Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Butter Pecan Beauty. I'm Cassie, and it is another weekly check-in. So it's Wednesday because that's the day I want to post these, and I'm gonna do a quick one, and I'm gonna try and make these under 5 minutes so they are not so long and drawn out. If you know, you know. I can talk really long. Okay, so weekly, we're talking a weekly check-in. I'm just checking in for a little while to let you know how my week is going so far on Weight Watchers, on preparing my foods, on keeping in track with my water and my hydration. Hydration is going good. I have had so far, it is, I do not know because the time is on the phone. It is, I think when I started recording, it was almost a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. And I've already had about 52 ounces of water. So I'm doing really good on water. I still have 6 hours to do water before I am done for the evening, which is good. When it comes to keeping up with proteins and maintaining, I think one thing that I have had a challenge with this week is not eating breakfast. I am normally a person that does not eat breakfast, but I am making myself eat breakfast so I am not ravaged during the lunchtime hour, which is typically my first meal of the day. I noticed this week that I really don't like breakfast. And I am a breakfast person. I like breakfast. I like breakfast foods, meaning I typically like eggs and dairy for dinner. I'll do eggs for lunch. I'll do a salad with some hard-boiled eggs. Eggs have become my thing, okay? Since I am an egg person already, I'm just loading up on eggs. It's been this way for about 6 months. I'm not tired of eggs yet. I have eggs every day in every way. I'm so serious. That being said, I don't have a desire for eggs right now. I don't have a desire for a delicious hearty breakfast. One thing I'm noticing that is really good for me for breakfast right now, a protein shake. Oh, not even a protein shake. Those are good too. I like the Atkins. Those are, I think, 4 points on Weight Watchers. But one thing that I've really been enjoying for breakfast, because I just don't have an appetite, but I want to put something in my system, Dannon Light and Fit has smoothies, right? They are 1 point on the app for Weight Watchers. So I'll have a piece of fruit, an apple. Sometimes I'll have to do something a little bit more sustainable for me, which is probably going to be a banana, something a little sweeter. And I'll have one of those Dannon Light and Fit smoothies, and that's been really going good for me. 1 point, you cannot beat that. Plus, whatever piece of fruit. Sometimes the smoothie itself is all I just need, and a bottle of water, start my day off, and that's going pretty good. When it comes to looking at specific types of dinners, I am steering clear of meat, red meat. I'm sticking with chicken the entire week. That is just a personal choice. I'm just trying to weed out all of the variety right now and just be as simple as possible, and that's working for me. I might switch it up next week, but right now I just really wanted to get as bare grassroots as possible with a lot of stuff so that I can focus on other things in my life and not make this the thing that is the most burdensome. And once again, I've been doing this now a while. I have slimmed down some. I am gaining a great deal more energy. I am happier in that regard because it's working. Water is still a challenge, but I make myself drink it, and I'm doing a little bit better now that I'm doing a little bit more when it comes to hydration. I'm trying to implement more electrolytes into my diet, and that seems to be the thing that gets me to get more encouraged to drink water. One thing that was making me not so encouraged in water was the fact that you have to get up and use the bathroom so frequently. One thing I noticed when I started drinking electrolytes with my water is I do get up a lot less, and I'm hearing that's because your organs, your body actually absorbs the water better because of the electrolytes. I don't know how true that is. This is something that I heard. I don't know if I heard it on TikTok or something, but I just wanted to put that out there because if that's the case, that's going to continue to encourage me to drink more water with the electrolytes. So, aside from that, let me straighten my little shirt. It has been an emotional couple of weeks. I will not get into what causes emotional imbalances. It's not the diet. It's not it's a little bit, it's a culmination of everything. But in the background, life is always happening, right? So one thing I'm doing to try and combat the emotional overload of everything is I am choosing every day to rise at 4 in the morning, which is probably not such a big deal for me because I am an insomniac. I don't sleep very well at night. But as a person who caretakes for someone, as you all know, I am a caretaker for my mother with dementia. So one thing that I do is I try and sleep when she sleeps. I try and rest when she rests. I try and clean when I have a little downtime. I try and, work around her. And one thing that I have been able to notice is no matter what, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock. No matter what, I make it a choice. Even if I am asleep, the alarm clock is going to get up at 4 and I'm going to journal. And I am a talker. So instead of journaling, I am recording. So this is my thing. I record. Now I'm recording, if you guys know, I do have a podcast that I think I just released the first episode of Blackout Sessions with you guys. I do have an additional podcast on Unpopular Opinion on my Essential Cassie channel. I will link that channel and the podcast down below, at least the first episode, if I haven't released. I probably don't. I have a lot to share with you guys. I do. But that being said, I spill my guts on those podcasts. I also spill my guts in my own private voice recordings because sometimes it's easier just to purge it out, and there's a lot. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot. If you sit down and think right now what's going on in your life, you'll probably say there's so much. And I don't know how I'm getting through it. And I can say I can relate. That being said, we are still here. We are still making better decisions for our health and our wellness and our mental health and for our futures. And I hope you are persevering. And I hope that next week, this time, when we see each other, we'll have better news, even greater results. Is that okay with you? Great. Okay, guys, until next time, peace.